Welcome ESL to week 2 of the NASCAR Next Gen Series as we are at Iowa Speedway as the cars are hitting the track for qualifying. Who will turn the fastest lap today? We see Rooster Rodden out in the track getting ready for his first lap. As he goes onto the backstretch, what type of speed does he have? He crosses the start-finish line. And Tyler Commander has your fastest lap right now. Make that Amelia Rose on top of the leaderboard. Can Amelia Rose put together a second great lap? Or will somebody, as we see Brogan, JQ, and Freddie Trammell, it keeps cycling through. And Berto Demora is your pole winner for week 2. Travis Arthur second, Freddie Trammell third. Freddie won last week. Stefan fourth, JQ fifth, Bill sixth, Ralph seventh, Killmonger eighth, ninth, Kyle, and 10th, Brogan. Berto Demora wins the pole at Iowa, and we will be back in a few minutes. And we are back and getting ready to start this race. But Berto Demora with the pole, and actually Desperado Racing has the front row, 1 and 2. And then we have last week's winner, Freddie Trammell. He secured himself a playoff spot. Can he try to go back to back? The pace car, well, not yet. Pace car is still on the track. who will put together a great first stage, as we saw in yesterday's 1987 series. It came down to pit strategy. Will today be the same? The track is pretty cool, 81 degrees with 10-mile-an-hour winds. As the pace car gets ready to come off the track. The green flag is out and we are underway. Week 2 at Iowa. As we have Travis Arthur in the outside. The outside lane was pretty fast yesterday. And once again, Travis Arthur takes that to his advantage, takes the lead. And Stefan Forge quickly gets into second place. As we were 3 wide for a second there towards around 5th and 6th. We see Killmonger in 7th. Now Bill Cherry takes second away from Stefan Forge. So great start for the 45. Roberto Demora's gone back down to 3rd, followed by Brogan in 4th. We have 48 laps in the first stage. Can Brogan make the pass? Alberto on the outside. As we see Stefan Forge moving around back there. Maybe he's trying to find a space to get through, but it just seems like he got a little loose. And now we see Doug Britton. He is currently 6th. And right behind Doug Britton is Killmonger, and then it's his teammate, the number 32, Rhett Sawyer. He is up at 7th. As Freddie Trammell has fallen back down to 8th. But Travis Arthur continues to lead. He leads by a few car lengths. As we have a battle for 10th. It's Peyton Hill. And JQ's in the inside. As we see, Stefan Forge is down to 7th, so he is definitely sliding. And we have a battle for 7th. Freddie Trammell and Rhett Sawyer. Rhett Sawyer's in the inside. As we see Killmonger, he kind of just like goes up the track a little. Not sure what happened there, but he almost definitely lost it. And towards the middle of the field or towards the end, as you can see, there's a lot of congestion here, a lot of traffic. So drivers are just trying to make their way through, try to get single file. We see Merrill McGuire in 14th. He's sporting that new paint scheme in the 33. That's Rooster Rodden in 18th. Followed by Gerald Smith in 19th. The tail end of the field is Zach Holdorf. And we see Kenny Flourish right ahead of him. But Travis Arthur continues to lead. So he's having a great run so far in this first stage. Can he keep it up? He's got about a half-second lead on Bill Cherry. And Bill Cherry has the fastest lap of the race. But Peyton Hill, he is up to 8th, and he's currently the biggest mover. Well, he's tied with a few cars, but he's moved up 10 spots. You know, on this track, you definitely have to take care of your tires, make them last, so you can be faster on the long runs. We see Ani in 19th. He's moved up 14 positions. Right behind him is Aaron Kozak in the 99. He is also sporting a new paint scheme on that car as he goes to the inside to make the pass on Ani. As we have a battle for second place. It's Bill Cherry and Brogan. We're already 15 laps into this run. So we're going to start noticing a little fall off on these tires. And we're not even halfway through this stage yet. As Brogan is right on his bumper. Can he make the pass? He's trying to find somewhere either to go into the inside or the outside. Let's go on board to number 3. Now we see Doug Britton there in 4th. And he is up 8 positions, so he's definitely finding some speed the longer this run goes. And he is almost up to Brogan already. Catching him is one thing, passing him is another. And Berto Domore sitting in 5th. He's down 4 positions. But he's kind of holding his own right now, which is good for him. And he's struggled in the past, so he's definitely trying to get some more consistency out of his car. As we see Andrew Green up to 10th, up 14 positions, so he is definitely on the move as well, up to 9th. Now we see Rhett Sawyer up to 5th. Berto gets loose. So Berto is starting to fade some. As we go back to your leader, Travis Arthur still leads the way. And he's been leading this whole first stage. As we see a battle for second. Brogan on the outside of the 45, followed by the 84, Doug Britton. We're about to be halfway through this stage. And it's starting to show on some cars. Doug Britton makes the pass on the 45, so the 45 is starting to fade. He's definitely losing those tires as he continues to fall back. Does anyone have anything for the 405, though, as he is just hitting his marks, and he's in that clean air. But we could see Brogan is definitely closing the gap, 4/10. Can Brogan make something happen and get by the 405? You definitely want to try to get a stage win if you can. As we see Merle McGuire, he makes the pass as 6th, 7th, and 8th are Brew Crew cars. And there we see Bill Cherry in the picture as he is in 6th and continues to fade. But the Brew Crew drivers, they're definitely charging towards the front. And Brogan has caught up to your leader. Now can he make the pass as we have 20 laps to go in the first stage. Can Brogan find a way to pass the 405? He takes a look to the outside, but 405 puts a little block on him. As Rhett Sawyer's up to 3rd, and he has caught up to Brogan, and now we see Andrew Green. So the top 4, make that the top 5, because now we see Merle in the picture as Brogan goes to the inside. He's trying to take the lead away from the 405. Rhett Sawyer was going to try to split both of them and make it 3 wide. That almost got very dangerous there. Rhett Sawyer continues to charge. Can he pass the 405? As they're side by side passing the stripe. 17 laps to go to the end of the stage. And Rhett Sawyer is your leader for the first time today. Now the 26 also trying to pass Travis Arthur. As they get very close, they almost touch. Now the 26 is up to 2nd. So Travis Arthur is fading as this run continues to get more deep into this run. He continues to fade. Now Merle McGuire makes the pass. Now we see Doug Britton. He's going to pass 2 cars on the outside. He passes Brogan, and now he's about to pass Travis Arthur. As he's side by side the 405 as we go onto the backstretch. And now he makes the pass. But Rhett Sawyer is your leader. And he is a seasoned veteran, has won a championship in a Cup Series before. So he definitely knows how to set up his, his team knows how to set up these cars. So they're definitely going to bring some speed. As we have 3 champions, 1, 2, and 3. The top 3 have all won a championship in the Cup Series. As we see up ahead is William Thompson, and he is way off the pace. He's in 37th. And he is about to get lapped. But we're getting close to the end of the stage, so he'll get that lap right back. Can anyone catch up to Rhett and make the pass? As we have 11 laps to go. No one has any issues getting by the lapped car, which is good. It's been a clean race so far. Let me not say that too loud. Peyton Hill in 9th. And Bill Cherry has fallen all the way back to 12th after having a great start to this stage. The last week's winner, Freddie Trammell, is in 14th after starting 3rd. Roberto Damaris is holding his own. He's in 7th after winning the pole in this race. But I think if he finishes in the top 10, that's definitely a win for him and his team. As he battles with Peyton Hill. Rhett Sawyer still has the lead by about half a second. Nobody's pulling away completely yet. 7 laps to go. Peyton Hill battling Travis Arthur as Travis Arthur continues to fall back. Travis Arthur is in 7th, about to be going to 8th because Doug Britton's on the outside. Rhett Sawyer up 13 positions. Andrew Green up 22 positions, so he's worked his way up the field. And here he is in 2nd place. As we'll have 4 laps to go this time by. Plenty of race to go. Doesn't seem like Andrew Green is gaining any ground. Rhett Sawyer looking to win this stage 1. Get a playoff point. Two laps to go to the end of the stage. Rhett Sawyer, Andrew Green, Merle, Brogan, Amelia Rose, your top 5. One more lap to go. A great run by the 32. As Rhett goes around turn 3 into turn 4. Rhett Sawyer wins stage 1. Great run by the number 32. He made some moves, went up 13 positions, wins the stage. Andrew Green second, Merrill third, Brogan fourth, Amelia fifth, Peyton sixth, Doug seventh, Ralph eighth, Travis ninth, Killmonger 10th. Those cars will receive stage points. Who will come into pit? And Andrew Green decides to stay out, and everyone else comes in. Such a risky move. That might not bode well for him in the start of the second stage. Him and Zach Holdorf decided to stay out. So now they're on a different pit strategy. We will see how this plays out. Stefan Forge comes out of the pits first. Great stop for him. Rhett Sawyer second, Merle third, Brogan fourth, Amelia Rose fifth. As pit road is extremely busy. But Stefan Forge with a Stefan Forge missed his pit stall. That's why he came out of the pits first. That's unfortunate for the 96. Sometimes it gets hectic on pit lane. And if you can miss your pit stall, we've seen it in the past. But Andrew Green, the front row, are going to have cars with almost 50 laps on their tires. That can be chaotic on the restart. We should get the one to go. We will see. And not yet. Let's see where our last week's winner is. He's currently in 21st. So he's definitely struggling today. And our pole winner is in 19th. Well, we'll see what Andrew Green can do on those worn tires. As we get the one to go. The end of this stage of stage 2 is 100, lap 101. Who will take a risk on a restart? In the past, cars with worn tires sometimes can cause a wreck. Hopefully this is not the case, but they're not going to be as fast as these cars behind them with these fresh tires. The pace car comes off the track. Green flag is out and we're underway as you see Merle quickly jump to the outside of Zach. And there is the caution. Just like I said, what might happen? And that is Amelia Rose on the wall. Amelia Rose hits the 3. The 3 comes up on Amelia Rose. That's exactly, looks like what happened. Well, Amelia Rose comes down on the 3, hits the 3, comes up. Doug Britton gets into Amelia Rose as well. And Amelia Rose just hits the wall pretty hard. Definitely going to have some damage on that car. Let's take a ride on Doug Britton. Doug Britton's there on the outside. Man, that's definitely a tough break. I'll take a ride on the 406. See Amelia Rose on the outside there. Definitely comes down onto the 3. That's definitely unfortunate. But Merle is now your leader. And he had a great restart there. Unfortunate for Amelia Rose, got some damage on the right side of that car. I'm sure they'll repair it and get it back out. It doesn't look like it's too bad. I mean, it's definitely some damage, but they should get that car back out soon on the track. Well, we'll see what happens on this restart. Hopefully not the same thing. But these cars with fresh tires have so much grip that they're going to risk it. We still have not gotten a 1 to go yet. But let's go through the top 10 here as Merle McGuire's first, Andrew Green second, Zach Holdorf third, Rhett Sawyer fourth, Brogan fifth, and there's the DLG team. Once again, yesterday they had a great run, and here they are, fifth and sixth, with Ralph Lumley in sixth, Peyton Hill in seventh, Travis Arthur in 8th. Axel Raven, 9th. And Doug Britton rounds out your top 10. As we get the 1 to go this time. So now your cars with the worn tires. Andrew Green and Zach. Andrew Green is in the outside row. And Zach is in the inside row. So we'll see how this plays out. And, you know, Zach is right behind Andrew. So will he do the same thing Merle did? Merle on that restart jumped to the outside, try to make it 3 wide. But he got past him because he has all that grip, so he can make more of an aggressive move. As the pace car comes off and we get ready to restart this race. Green flag is out. And Zach is holding up the field with a really slow restart as Merle gets away from, and the caution is out once again. And there's 2 low fuel racing cars. Let's see if we can see what happened. And all 3 low fuel racing cars caused this incident. And it looks like Lotus gets into Kyle Storm. And that's exactly what happens. Lotus is off to such a bad start this season after winning the championship last season. And he gets into Rooster. Rooster spins out as well. And they both hit the wall. So not a great start to the season for this team, but that's how it is. Let's take a ride on board Ani's Cam, the 73. Oh, as the 3 and the 62 also almost hit that wall. Actually, they did. They made contact right up the field, and the 62 hits the wall. And that was all caused by Zach because he's on those worn tires and he slowed up the whole field. And nobody can really get past him. Everybody's just juggling for position, and it just causes a wreck. So it's unfortunate for those drivers. But Andrew Green and Zach refuse to go on to pit road. They want to stay out here with these worn tires. Amelia Rose will get a lap back. So Amelia Rose is back out on the track. Amelia Rose trying to get any laps. Any laps that can get back. Currently 1 lap back, so if it stays clear in this second stage, Amelia Rose will be back on the lead lap. after hitting the wall earlier on. But the 125 has some damage, and the 01. Those are currently the two cars on pit road. Marlboro McGuire is your leader. As we get the one to go. Hopefully we can get some racing in a few more green laps than just one. Because if not, we're going to be in for a long race. As we see a 125 and an 01 trying to hurry up, beat that pace car. As we get ready to restart this race. Green flag is out, and we are back to racing. As now Brogan tries to jump onto the outside of Zach. He knows Zach is on those worn tires. As Zach touches the 406, puts Brogan into the wall, and the caution comes out again. Zach is touching the 406. And that's just what causes this whole mess. Zach is in those worn tires, so now he's stuck in the middle. But he rides right up on the 406. Right there, he's making contact on the right side. And Peyton Hill rides up slightly up the track, pushes Zach into the 3. The 3 gets into the wall as well as the 24. Let's ride on board the 3. The 3 has nowhere to go. Seems like once that caution flag comes out, it just keeps coming out. And Zach is on pit road. So now he was forced onto pit road. He's got some damage, but that really is his crew chief's fault for keeping him out there. It looks like Freddie has some damage as well. But Andrew Green is still in third. So he is the only car that is still out there on those worn tires. And Rooster Rodden will get a lap back, so that is good for him. That car doesn't look in horrible shape. But Rooster Rodden is 3 laps back. So he has his work cut out for him. But at this rate, he might get back on the lead lap. As Freddie Tramel's also back out on the track. The 125 looks okay, has some damage on the right side. Currently in 37th, a few laps back. Let's see if we get the one to go, and we do get the one to go. Can we get in a few green flag laps? So far, we haven't been able to make it, not one time around. But we have Andrew Green in the inside row. And he is the only one on these worn tires. He has not pitted yet, and we're at lap 71. Pace car comes off the track once again. And we are back to racing with Rhett Sawyer and Merle McGuire head to head going around as they touch and they ride up the track. And the caution comes out once again. What is going on in this restart as we see Ace Blade? As Ace Blade and Braden Goddard get into it. And Odeon as well. And they're just racing hard. They touch. That's all it takes. And into the wall they go. We had a great first stage, but this second stage has been chaotic. And just like someone said in the chat, cautions breed cautions, and that is the truth. We were caution free that whole first stage, not one issue on the start, nothing. And now it has just been chaos since then. And it seems like Andrew Green finally pit, which that's a great thing. But I just got word from the booth. If we have one more caution in this restart, the next restart will be single file. As Amita Rose is now back on the lead lap. Travis Arthur is your leader. Rhett Sawyer in second. Merle third. Peyton Hill fourth. Axel Raven fifth. Doug Britton sixth. Ralph seventh. Aaron eighth. Kyle Storm ninth. And Aaron Hughes rounds out your top 10. And on the pits is Odeon. And currently he is the only one on pit road, as that car is banged up as well. We have quite a few cars banged up in this race. We should get the one to go, hopefully. And we do. Let's see if we can get this race going. If we get another caution, Freddie Trammell will be your lucky dog. And the next restart will be single file. As we get ready to restart this race once again. Green flag is out, and we are underway. As we have some cars that are 3 wide. And once again, we see the 406 hit Murrow. But we stay green. And we make it around the first lap. Good sign so far. But Murrow and the 406, that was almost disastrous for the 33. Seems like I've called the 406 a lot in these incidents. As Rhett Sawyer is your leader. And he is trying to pull away from the 405. As the field is starting to thin out a little. Now we see Axel Raven up in third. He's followed by Aaron Kozak. They're trying to get by Doug Britton. As they almost made it 3 wide there. And not sure who. And that was Doug Britton that just slammed into the wall. And it looks like the 62 just gets right into him. And that's definitely exactly what just happened. He hits his right quarter and turns him. He definitely turned him. This is definitely short track racing. Tempers always flare in the short tracks. will start this race. We will restart this race single file. We are already getting close to the end of stage 2, and it's been mainly caution laps. But Zach Holdorf gets his lap back. He is one lap down. Freddie Tramel's also one lap down. But we are past the halfway point of this race. Rhett Sawyer is your leader. As Doug Britton is in the pits. I mean, he hit the wall pretty hard, but he doesn't look like he's in horrible shape. So he should be out there pretty soon. He's the only car on pit road. Rhett Sawyer first, Travis second, Axel third, Aaron Kozak fourth, Ralph fifth, Merrill sixth, Peyton seventh, Aaron Hughes eighth, Kyle Storm ninth, and Tyler Commander is in 10th. And the lights come off the pace car. We get the 1 to go signal, and we are restarting single file. We have about 23 laps to the end of the stage. And the green flag is out, and we are underway once again. We will see if Rhett Sawyer can pull away from Travis Arthur. As you see, the sun is setting, so this track will change. It's starting to change. As we see Travis Arthur in the inside. Aaron Kozak on the outside makes the pass. Merle McGuire in 5th. As he goes to the outside of Travis Arthur. He's trying to make that pass. And Travis Arthur is struggling in the inside. Now we see the 75. He's trying to make the pass on the 406 and the 405. And he is followed by Ralph Lumley. As we see 3 DOG cars. They're taking advantage of the outside lane. Rhett Sawyer still in the lead, followed by his teammate, Axel Raven. And right behind them is Aaron Kozak. And now he just got passed by Merle, and Merle is on the move. As we have 8 laps to go to the end of this stage. A little farther back, we see Ani in 9th on the outside trying to pass Killmonger as the 405 continues to struggle. And now we're almost 3 wide. Ani makes the pass up to 8th. And we see Kyle Storm on the outside of the 21 trying to get into the top 10. And he passes Killmonger. Rhett Sawyer continues to lead. Has a half a second lead on Axel Raven. And now we see Merle battling with Kozak as they're side by side passing the start finish line. As we have 4 laps to go to the end of the stage. We have a battle for 7th. Kyle Storm is also charging. So he's showing some speed. And here's a battle for 10th. Two laps to go to the end of the stage. Rhett Sawyer looking to make it 2 stage wins. Last lap. As no one is challenging Rhett. So it looks like he will win this second stage. As he goes around turn 4 out to the front stretch. Rhett Sawyer wins stage number 2. Great run for the 32 today. Now, I don't know if we'll have any takers to go onto pit road. We will start the 3rd stage single file. Will we have any takers onto pit road? And so far, it doesn't look like anyone's coming in. Oh, now we see some cars pull in. And it's mainly a lot of mid-pack drivers. They have nothing to lose. Might as well top off fuel, get some fresh tires. As we saw yesterday, fresh tires made a huge difference. But most of these laps on these tires for the guys that stayed out are caution laps. So their tires are pretty solid still. We'll see how this plays out. I mean, everyone that stayed out should be good on fuel, but I do think it'll be a little close. You're looking at not about 90 laps on fuel, but there was a lot of caution laps, so I think they should be okay. As we have some more cars on pit road coming out. There's Odeon. He's in 36, 9 laps down. Lotus Lee, 4 laps down. Tough day for those drivers. They just got caught up. Wrong place, wrong time. There's Freddie Trammell, last week's winner. He is currently 32nd. And your pole winner for this race, he is currently 19th. But a tough break for a lot of these drivers. It's just how it goes sometimes. But we have a long way to go in the season. We're just getting started. A car to look out for as I'm looking at the grid here, at the standings, is the number 26, because he pitted on lap 74. So he has the freshest tires of the top 14. So that should be interesting. We will see what Andrew Green can do. I mean, he decided to stay out. His crew chief had said, hey, just stay out, stay out. He stayed out for as long as he could. And now that may pay some dividends. We will see. But can Rhett Sawyer just pull away and create some distance? And we're about to find out as stage 3 is about to be underway. Green flag is out. And we are back to racing. As we see Kozak go to the inside of Merle. Merle got a little wide on the turn. Can Merle hold his own on the outside? And no issues there. Now we see the 75. 75 is trying to pass Aaron on the outside. as Aaron rides up the track, almost gets into the 75. That was close. And there's that man, Andrew Green, up to 7th already. And that's the car that everyone should be looking out for right now. Now we see Ace Blade on the outside. He was involved in an incident earlier on, but he's on those fresh tires and he is charging to the front. He is already in 5th, and here he's coming. He's about to pass the 75 in the inside. Ace Blade is wasting no time. He's knifing his way through the field. He's about to pass his teammate, Axel Raven. We saw Juan Fangio do it yesterday in the 1987 series. Now we're looking at Ace Blade do it today as he is up to 2nd. He's flying through the field. Now he's up to his teammate, Rhett Sawyer. He goes to the outside. It's not even a battle. He just passes right by him. Now he has his lead for the first time today. Man, Ace Blade was like a rocket. Only took him a few laps to just go right through the field. And he might just pull away. We will see. Merle McGuire is in 2nd, followed by Axel Raven in 3rd. And Rhett Sawyer has fallen off. He is down to 4th. Now we see JQ, another car on fresh tires. Now he goes to the outside of Rhett, trying to make the pass. It gets right by him. He is up to 4th. We will see what these drivers can do on these fresh tires. That was Berto Demora making a pass on Kyle Storm. I mean, we know Berto has some speed. He won the pole for today. And he is also on fresh tires, so we'll see what he can do. And we still have a lot of laps to go, so we will see. They have plenty of time to work their way up the field. But Ace Blade is a man on a mission. He was involved in a wreck. And now he's your leader by almost 2.5 seconds. So he's just running away from the field right now. And he is a rookie driver in this series. He would love to punch his ticket to the playoffs. Merrill still holding on to 2nd, but we see JQ. It's going to be a tough task to pass that 33. Axel Raven in 4th, but we see Berto Demora. He's right there. And there's Bill Cherry. Bill Cherry was doing great in stage 1, struggled in stage 2, and here he is in 7th, trying to make some moves. But those drivers that decided to pit and take that chance, It is definitely paying off for them right now. As we're almost 3 wide. Bertle's trying to find anywhere inside outside trying to make a pass. And he finally gets by Axel. But Ace Blade, a man on a mission, up 16 positions. Has about a 3-second lead. And as you can see, the sun has almost completely set. And Burrow's holding his own in second. Even with those worn tires, he's actually pulled away from JQ, and JQ has the fresher tires, but it seems like the tires are starting to equal out. As we have a battle for 8th, and Amelia Rose having a great run. After being involved in a wreck, some of these drivers have bounced back in a big way. There's Stefan Forge in 9th. Axel Raven continues to drop down to 11th. And Andrew Green, I thought he was going to make a run early on the stage, but he has just faded back. He is down to 12th. Right behind him is Steve Bird in 13th. And we see Gerald Smith just past the 62 on the outside. He is up to 14th. We've had some good racing in this third stage. First stage was great. This stage has been good. The second stage was just chaotic. As we see the 299 making a pass on the 406. Now he's trying to pass Ralph Lumley. As we have a battle for 6. Amelia Rose up to 4th. Amelia Rose on the move. And we still have 31 laps to go. But Ace Blade with a comfortable lead. He has no traffic ahead of him. He just has to keep continuing, grinding, make no mistakes. Because he has a comfortable lead of 3 seconds. But Merle, man, Merle been driving the wheels off of that car. He pitted on lap 50, and he is holding his own in second place. That just shows you how good a driver he is. JQ's in third. And now Amelia Rose is right behind him. Amelia Rose goes to the outside. This is a battle for third. They almost touch. Amelia Rose makes the pass. Continues to charge to the front. But he's about 4 seconds behind the leader. We'll see if Rose can do anything in these final 27 laps. She's going to have to try to get by Murrow, and that is going to be tough. JQ couldn't do it. JQ just ended up fading. As we see Andrew Green move up to 8th. And Bill Cherry on the outside. Of Georgia. This is a battle for 9th. And behind Cherry is Killmonger. We also have a battle for 13th. 14th. Axel Raven has fallen all the way back to 16th now. And Rhett Sawyer has fallen down to 23rd after winning 2 stages. As we see, somebody just hit the wall. And that was the 89. No caution came out. See if we can see what happened as Rooster Rodden is underneath. The Rooster just gets into the 89. 89 hits the wall. And luckily no one else makes contact with the 89. And that would have been interesting. A caution would have came out. But I think we've had enough cautions for today. As we see Killmonger move up to 9th. We have 22 laps to go. Ace Blade with a commanding lead. 2.6 seconds. Great run by the 101. But this is a driver that's trying to make a name for himself. I mean, he's had success in other series, so for him to get a win in his rookie season will be huge. And Merrill is still in 2nd place. Will these cars have to pit? The ones that didn't pit. They might be good, but the fuel, I have a feeling, will be close. It all depends how much fuel they save during those caution laps. Amelia Rose sitting in 3rd. JQ in 4th. Brogan 5th. And Kyle Storm is in 6th, also on very worn tires. He is also holding his own. Stefan Ford 7th. Andrew Green 8th. And Killmonger 9th as he's trying to make the pass on the 26. And this is for 8th. And he does make the pass. And we have Bill Cherry in 10th. And that rounds out your top 10. We see Brogan in fourth. Now we see Kyle Storm on the outside of JQ. It looks like JQ just used up all his tires working his way up the field. And now he's just losing speed. So a good run by the 81 so far. And Kenny Flourish just broke the top 10. And earlier in the race, he was like second to last. So a great run by him, up 26 positions. Well, we have 15 laps to go. And Ace Blade is still your leader. But Merle McGuire has cut into that lead. His lead is only 1.7 seconds. So there's definitely some fall off on Ace's Blade's car. But Merle is wheeling that car. He's 1.8 seconds. And he has a lapped car ahead of him, William Thompson. And now we see Amelia Rose go to the outside trying to make the pass on Merle. As they're side by side crossing the start-finish line. Amelia Rose moves up to second place. Does Amelia have enough to catch the 101? That is the question. Doug Britton is currently 37th. Ace Blade with a 2-second lead. Can Amelia Rose find any more speed and try to catch up to Ace Blade? As the laps continue to count down. 1.8 second lead. 9 laps to go. The 101 has no traffic up ahead. So clear sailing for the 101. But we're starting to see Amelia Rose come into the picture slightly. Amelia Rose continues to close the gap. Now it's 1.6 seconds. Needs to try to put together a few lap times that are just slightly faster. Seven laps to go. Now the lead has gone down to a second. So Amelia Rose is on the move. Ace Blade had a 3-second lead at one point. 6 laps to go. We might have a race on our hands. 1 second lead. We clearly see Amelia Rose in the picture now. And Amelia Rose gains a lot of ground on the corners. 5 laps to go. Can Ace Blade hold on? 8 tenths. If Amelia Rose continues to gain by 2 tenths by the end of the race, she will be right there 4 laps to go. Amelia Rose doing everything she can to get up to that 101. 3 laps to go. This time by Amelia Rose is right there. Does the 337 have enough to catch Ace Blade? Amelia Rose continues to close. 4/10. 2 laps to go. We have a race on our hands. Can it be heartbreak for the 101? Amelia Rose doing everything she can to get up to the bumper of that car as they'll go around turn 4. The white flag is out. Final lap, and Amelia Rose is there. Can Amelia Rose make the pass? Almost up to the bumper as we head to the backstretch. We go into turn 3. Amelia Rose is right there. Can she make the pass on the outside? Doesn't have enough for the 101. Ace Blades wins at Iowa and punches himself a ticket into the playoffs. Man, the 337 was charging. One more lap. Amelia Rose probably would have gotten by Ace Blade. It was definitely going to be a battle if there was one more lap left. Heck of a run by the 101 and heck of a run by the 337. Amelia Rose, your top 10. Ace Blade first, Amelia Rose second, Merle third, Kyle Storm fourth, Axel Raven fifth, Killmonger sixth, Andrew Green seventh, Brogan eighth, JQ ninth, and Stefan Forge round out your top 10. Great way to end the race after that crazy second stage. But now we have 2 drivers in the playoffs. Freddie Trammell and Ace Blade. And next week we head to Kentucky, mile-and-a-half track, and then after that we hit our first road course of the season. But man, what a heck of a race in the third stage. We couldn't ask for a better ending. Amelia Rose was just charging to the front. Cut into that 3-second lead and was right there. It was definitely a great finish to end today. We will see what happens next week at Kentucky. But thank you for everyone coming out and supporting the stream and supporting the league. And we will see what happens in week 3. We had a great week of racing. When we finished it off right. And we will see what happens next week. Until then, this is JV on a call. I will see you guys next time.